Welcome to the Gym Secrets Podcast with myself, Cale Owen, Mike Ferreira, and Ed Turney. This podcast has one simple goal: make gym owners wildly successful. We have each owned or currently own profitable gyms. And over the past 5 years, we have helped over 5,000 gyms become massively profitable through the secrets we will share on this podcast. And if you listen in closely, we guarantee that you will be able to build a wildly profitable gym. Enjoy. And as always, if you find value in this, do us a massive favor and just share this with other gym owners that you know. All right, guys, we got a very special episode today. Today is all about showing you and walking you through exactly how to turn comments into cash. And I'm here with Ed Turney, Mike Ferreira. Ed, you have stumbled upon and utilized a very simple way to turn Facebook comments on ads, and I'm assuming organic posts as well, into cold hard cash inside of your gym. Let's break it down.
Yeah, so context, you're running ads for your gym. So that's number one. Most people don't even nurture the leads that come in on the paid ads. So do that. But also every single comment you get on your Facebook and Instagram ads, which is going to be a lot. It's going to be questions. When are your classes? What are the prices? You're going to get a bunch of interest, right? Especially when an ad takes off and you spend a lot of money on it. Almost everybody that we see ignores those comments and just waits for the opt-in to their phone or whatever their CRM. So
real quick, can I stop you real quick? Or they tell them, click the link above.
Yep.
Or they drop the link in there, go ahead, apply here, or sign up here. And that's all they do in the comments.
Yeah, it's lazy. So what our team does is every like and every comment twice a day gets commented
Stop real quick. Guys, listen, he said every like and every comment. So not just comments, it's every like. Everyone that
every little reaction.
With the post.
Yep. And so I'll hit the punchline and then explain it. We have double the show rate on these leads that I'm going to explain than the regular paid leads, just for context. So double the show rate, double the amount of people walk in the door. So my theory is that if you like a thing as an ad, you're saying, please contact me for more information. Because I like things, right, when I'm scrolling aimlessly. I don't want to go to their site now and figure it out, but I am interested. So I know if I like it, it'll show it to me again. That's why I like it. So you have permission to reach out to people that like your thing. Let's just start there. So they like or they comment. If they comment, the girl comments back, hey, sending you a DM right now, right? Because it tags them so they get the notification. The DM is, hey, thanks for liking or thanks for commenting the thing. Send. Real fast, what was your motivation for liking / comment, whatever it is, right? A, you want to lose weight. B, you want to tone up. C, you want to just de-stress. LOL, emojis, right? Be a normal person. Don't sound like a robot. Hit me back A, B, or C. The hit me back A, B, or C is really important too because it's a very small micro commitment for a message. Not just what's your goal. That's amorphous. It's a very specific thing. Yeah, Mike.
Are you friending them? Just because the way the platform works? So, okay, cool. So it's comment, friend them, hit them with the DM.
Yes. And so you send the DM regardless of the friend request or not. And then we just do the boring work of adding all the names to the sheet. There's about 180 right now on the sheet that she's working through, right? So some go to spam, whatever. But out of those 180, she got 36 conversations started. And out of the 36, 26 walked in the door.
Wow.
26 walked in the door. And so
it's not just scheduled. 36 conversations turned into 26 shows.
Walked in the door.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wild.
That's nuts.
So whereas our normal show rate is only about 40%, so this is more than double. So what's more interesting is that the close rate is higher as well. And here's my theory. Even though there's lead nurture things that happen and the coach calls them and they get the video for the confirmation, they went through the paid funnel thing and keep doing that. But when someone reaches out and shows the effort and they're a real person, not just the business page, it's a personal page to be very clear. And it's a specifically crafted personal page with testimonials and highlights or anything else. A person reaches out to them, it's a way different feeling than just going through the automatic flow. So I think there's a deeper connection right away. And that's why they show up, because people will ghost a business easily, but they will not ghost a human being easily. And so
the first impression of that business is you guys go the extra mile. That was it. The first, right?
Right.
Most likely it's never happened before. Right? From any local business to some actually not a customer. They're not a customer yet. And they're reaching out just to have a genuine conversation.
Right. Yeah. And the number, which I'm dialing in to be super specific, but I was telling Mike, roughly we are saving $40 on our acquisition cost across all signups, roughly based on adding these sales in. So that
puts you around $100.
Yeah, it's about we're sub $100 lifetime right now for CAC, but like it'd be closer to like 140 if we didn't get those additional 10 signups in the last couple weeks. Like it really matters. And so when people complain about lead cost, about this, about acquisition costs, it's like, well, are you farming all these additional leads, which has shown to be better leads than the paid ones, which really blew my mind. But now that we're like talking out the theory, it makes a lot of sense. So it's like you have so much opportunity there. It's just, are you doing it? Yes or no?
That's such a simple hack that anyone can do right now.
Yeah.
Anyone can do. And it can work the same way on any organic post that you're doing as well. It should be across all of them. Because every single one of them is a lead. Because technically you have their contact information and they've shown interest in whatever you're posting about or you're offering.
Right.
Because you have their contact. You may not have their email address, you may not have their phone number, but you have their contact information. Shout out to Facebook, right? You could DM them. So you have a way to contact them and they've shown interest. So that's a lead. So why not work them?
And this is all off of the paid ads to begin with, right? But Cale, to your point, you put up a Facebook post, a story, Instagram post, Instagram story, which obviously stories get a ton of love, right? You could be going and executing on this exact same process and pulling another 10 in the door probably. Yeah.
Well, why not post a testimonial of someone at your gym, tag the person who it is, get them to reshare it. And then every single person that comments on that and engages on that, tell them to tag some friends or anyone else and get other people in your gym to start commenting on all of those. And then start farming those comments, all the likes, all the comments, all the other people that they know in their network. And then you just start DMing all of them and start having conversations with them. And what's even better about that is you can offer them a referral discount or some referral gift card to the person who posted it as referrals. They can send people. Now they're incentivized across the board.
And that's a huge miss, I think, with a lot of gyms is not paying for referrals, right? Is not knowing like, oh, you know, how do I incentivize people? How do I actually get people to refer? It's like, if you make it known that just like cash, you know, obviously cash is king. We've seen all different things, contests, gift cards, different things. But like when you know your cost to acquire a customer, like Ed said, you're at, let's say $140 before this strategy, let's call it $150. You know, one thing we like to say to our clients is like, if you just took 80% of that and gave it to your own clients, you'd most likely get more referrals and you're still saving money on the acquisition rather than spending it on Facebook and Instagram, right? So, I mean, at 150 times 0.8, you know, if everybody got $120 for referring into your gym, they'd probably be more likely to do it, right?
And most of the time, the LTV of a referral inside of a gym is larger than anyone else. Because there's already trust there. They're also an easier sell. So it's a win-win across the board.
There's math.
I love this. Yeah. This is such a simple way to increase your closes. How much does it increase your closes since you started doing this? Like as a percentage? If it's 40, if it's cut off 40, I mean, it's decreased your CAC by $40. So it's sitting in the 30% range. It's increased your closes by 30%.
Well, we're at 70 closes for the last, whatever it is, 3.5 weeks. So it would have been 60 closes as opposed to 70 right now.
Okay.
So 15% bump for no additional ad spend.
Yeah.
Zero. Just having conversations.
And what do you...
but think about, real quick, think about that. Let's extrapolate that over a little bit. You said over the last how many weeks you've closed 70 people total?
Probably 4 full weeks at this point. All right.
Okay, so in a month, you've closed 70 people. So think about that. If you're doing this, that's 100. It's 120 people a year. Just to put it in perspective, because that's 10 every single month. And that's actually easier to keep going than just keep running ads. It's 120 new members into your facility just from working comments and like. And that's at a shitty closing rate, which your team currently has a shitty closing rate. So, which they'll get better.
They're getting better.
Yeah, of course. They're getting better. Like sucking is temporary.
But to put that into dollars, like this activity, you're charging $600 for a front end program, right? For every one of them. So that's 72 grand a year.
Yeah.
In front end cash. That's not recurring revenue or anything. So this is 6 figures to your gym by just working this one strategy.
Yeah.
And to wrap this up real quick, Ed, can you talk one thing? There's one piece that I think is really important. So if we get into details a little bit, talk about the profile, how to set the profile up for the person, because you talked about social proof and all this stuff. I think this is really important because if they go, it shouldn't just be a whole bunch of personal things and not gym related. So it's very important to set up your profile correctly on any type of social platform that you're using to do this.
Yeah, so I give my teams options. Like, listen, you can use your regular Facebook page if you want to, because Facebook cracks down on multiple accounts sometimes. I go, but it has to be a business-focused page. So, like, your cover photo is a group shot of all the clients in the team. Like, it's got to be in the gym shot. And then all of the testimonials and videos that we share about the clients and all the content we produce has to be on your page. So, like, you can put personal stuff too, right? As long as it's not inappropriate. But when someone has like a 0.3 second glance at a profile and they have to know right away, is this a professional person that's going to help me with my goals or not? So it's like, if I glance and it's some weird page, I'm not going to interact with that page. But if I glance and I see all the before and afters and videos and like everyone's having a good time, I'm going to talk to that person because I get a feel for that. Like the brand, right? Would just make what you feel via association has to be there. So it doesn't take much. I mean, in 2 hours, you could have a Facebook page set up correctly. If you want to start from scratch, but it has to be on brand, which just means make people feel excited to talk to you when they reach out.
Love it.
Gold.
Is there anything else that would be helpful for them?
The lead nurture girl is in constant communication with the closers all day long. So every time a lead gets booked, she shoots it over to them and says, hey, send a welcome video for Amanda. She just booked. And she'll put hashtag free lead so we know. And then we tag them in the CRM as a free lead. So it's like the closers are constantly getting fed. Like the closers feel how hard the lead nurture person is working. And then the closers are making sales and then that feeds the lead nurture because they all make commission. So it's a constant back and forth communication via text thread all day long. And I think that momentum is very important. Don't just assume it's being done. There should be a communication cadence to keep everybody accountable.
Love it. And that, guys, is how you turn comments into cash.
Boom.
It's that simple. Love it. Awesome. If you're a gym owner or a business owner listening to this, our only request is really, we have two requests. One, if you enjoy this, if you find value from this, we'd love a review. But more importantly, if you know another business owner, specifically a gym owner who would find this valuable, share this with them. That's the only thing that we ask. And stay tuned for our next episode.